ceased. But the doctor was not Army material. He persisted. He said, "What was his name, then?" "Robert, no middle initial Cole. That was Army too. NMI. "And your mother?" He knew the game now. Deceased was no good here. "Elizabeth Shorby Cole. Is she alive?" "No, she's dead." "Your next of kin?" "I'm not dead." "Who do we notify of your accident?" "Accident?" The soft, decayed face turned sour. "You were caught, weren't you? That's an accident." "Why didn't you know my name?" "I did." "From my wallet. Then why did you ask me?" "To see if you knew it." He seemed inclined to explain, to be expansive, though still disapproving. "In head injury cases, particularly after prolonged shock or unconsciousness, we look for memory damage. But you seem all right, at least superficially. Now, who do we notify?" "No one." "You must have a relative." "It's a rule. I have a married sister, but why tell her? We haven't been related in 5 years. "What's her name?" "Ruth Cole." "You said she was married." "Oh." He reached for the name and bumped off it. It was like going down a flight of stairs, not looking, and there is one less step than you think, and your foot starts down for that last step and bumps painfully where there should only be air, and your arms have to pinwheel to keep you from falling, and you drop the newspaper, primary-colored comic pages scattering across the rug. "Her husband's name is Ray. He's got red hair. You can't remember his last name?" "It's been a long while since I've seen them." Cold wetness was on his forehead. Why was the cold wetness there, as though he'd been washed but not dried? He drew a hand out from under the stiff covers and wiped his forehead, and then he felt dizzy and weak, as though he'd only pushed the cold wetness inside his head. The doctor said, "No matter. I'll talk to you later on." The face went away, and the face of the nurse with the unreal teeth came back. She was smiling again, idiotically, and he remembered his own idiotic smile when the husband had burst in, and he said, "What's your name?" "May," she said. "And you're Paul." "May, all right. Why not? Tell me what happened." "What happened?" How the oval opening around the teeth could twist and turn, so mobile and cunning. Now it expressed itself puzzled. "Don't you know?" "He hit me with the chair." "And we brought you here. And now you're awake again and just as fine as new." "Where are the bandages?" He remembered the cold, wet forehead and his hand brushing it and no bandages there. "Oh, you have lots of bandages," she said. "Around your head and, no, higher than that. And all around your chest because you have broken ribs too, you know." He was feeling the tight, hard, coarse bandaging on the top of his head. It felt white, but not like the ceiling or her teeth. He said, "Tell me, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name." "May, in the merry month of May." "June is a month too." "So it is." "How long have I been unconscious?" 58 hours. He translated that, frowning, and when he frowned he could feel the bandages, a broad band around his head, and he felt like Civil War wounded, but there were no bandages on his brow. 58 hours. 2 days and then 10 hours. Approximately midnight it had been of Saturday. Sunday gone by, and Monday gone by, and now it must be 10 o'clock Tuesday morning. With no feeling in his brain of time having passed, it was frightening. He said, "It's 10 o'clock Tuesday morning." She looked down at a watch with a silver expansion band. 10:15, she said. "I'm not hungry," he said, wondering about it. "You've been fed intravenously." "Ah. This is all very expensive, isn't it?" "Oh, I don't know. Good health is never expensive, I say. You're an actor, aren't you?" "Yes." "You were with that acting company that was here Saturday night, weren't you? At the Palace Theater?" "Yes." "I wish I could have gone, but I was on duty. I do love the theater." "They're gone, aren't they?" "Gone?" She gazed down at him in innocent astonishment. "Who's gone?" "The company, the actors, the play." "Oh, yes, I understand they had to appear somewhere else." "Yes, just for one night, like here." "That must be a